awkward situation with Carson really well. How has your relationship with him evolved? I wonder if you guys ever talk about your faith and what has helped you develop like a positive outlook regardless of any of the circumstances.
Um, I think all the different experiences that I've experienced prior, to being a Philadelphia Eagle, those are things that I can always call back on. And I know Carson and I have a strong faith. We're great believers in God, and we put all our trust in Him. And Carson's been great. He's been very supportive, and he has a lot of knowledge, and I'm always open to listening to those things.
John McMullen, and then Ruben Frank.
Hey, Jalen. First time we've gotten to speak to you since you've seen the tape of the Saints game. How did you view the way you played? And as you move forward to your second career start, Doug kind of mentioned earlier how you have to be honest with yourself and also scout yourself. Did you see any areas that you left things on the field?
Without a doubt, I think every game we play, we have an opportunity to learn from it. I feel like we left some money on the table, but that's why we have opportunity this week to kind of restart and build, learn from our mistakes, and go out there and correct them and do the things we need to do rather to improve moving forward. So right now it's all about getting ready to play our best game as a team versus a great football team in Arizona Cardinals.
Ruben and Zach Berman.
Hey, Jalen. 18 carries on Sunday, 3 kneel downs, so really 15 carries. It's a lot of contact. It's a lot of hits. Do you feel like there's an ideal number? Do you feel like that's too many as you evolve in the offense? That number could come down. What's your thinking on that on 15 running plays?
I'm not so sure. It's my first ever game, my first start, so I had no idea of what the flow would be. I tell you that I trust my coaches to make the right decisions, and ultimately game plan to put us in great situations. So I put my trust in them, and I take my job very seriously and going out and executing what I'm asked to do. So that's my biggest thing right there, just going out there and executing whatever it is, and just going out there and playing good football, being smart and being efficient.
Zach, and then Jeff McLean.
Hey, Jalen, how well do you know Kyler Murray, and did his success at Oklahoma in that year he started help sway you to go there?
Yeah, I tell you, Kyler's a great player, a OU legend, and he paved the way for a guy like me to come in there and have an opportunity to put myself in the same air as his, put my name in the same air as his, and obviously Baker, Kyler, both had great years and won Heisman Trophy, so I have a lot of respect for both of those guys and the things that they've done.
Jeff McLean, and then Dave Zangari.
John, what's your relationship been with Marty Morningweg, who works with Lamar Jackson? What kind of advice has he given you about playing quarterback in the NFL?
Marty's he's like the wise old owl, has a lot of wisdom. He's been around the game for a very long time, and that's another resource that I don't mind using. He knows so much. He knows so much, and he's always been very helpful since day one.
David, and Les Bowen.
Hey, Jalen. As you go back and watch the tape from your first start, how do you think defenses are going to try to attack you, and how ready for whatever is coming next are you?
Something like that. We try and focus on us, and really, I've always used that execution word, and I think that's what it comes down to. Trusting the principles of the offense and the things that we do, going out there and executing them. Everybody doing their job, regardless of what the defense presents, executing the intent of the play, and always knowing what the answers are. So my game, anybody game, everybody has to play on one accord. All 11 guys have to do their job to complement one another. So it's all about us as a unit going out there and playing good football.
Les and then Mike K.
Hey, Jalen. I know your dad was your coach. Obviously, your parents can't come to the games right now, but what did he tell you? What did he think about your starting debut? And how disappointing is it? I know you've thought about being in the NFL and what that would entail your whole life. How disappointing is it to be in this situation and not have that, and not be able to, grab hold of them after the game and so forth?
Yeah, I've never really kind of sat back and thought about it. My parents not being able to come, not seeing my family throughout this COVID-19 pandemic. But it is, I know it has to be tough. And not being able to see, because from a parent's perspective, I say, especially where I come from, whoever thinks that their son had this opportunity, and it's a tremendous blessing, and I'm very grateful for it. We're working on making something happen for hopefully the Dallas game, but it's the holidays, and
Yeah.
I won't see my family, so
What did he say?
For the holidays, for my game.
Yeah.
He was just excited to go out there and see me play. As any father would be, he was proud. Win, lose, or draw. Always go give it your all. So he was excited.
Okay. He didn't have any points for you then. Anything he wanted you to work on?
No.
Okay.
Mike K. and then Martin Frank.
Jalen, from the outside, it seems like you don't really ever get rattled, whether it's a press conference or in the pocket and a pass rusher's coming at you. How are you able to block out kind of adversity and the outside noise and just focus on the task at hand?
The thing with me, I always try and never get too high, never get too low, and go out there and try and do my job to my best abilities. And doing that, impacting people, bringing people up around me. I always take somebody with you, and just create that camaraderie, that community. And all those things, all those characteristics, they're all contagious. So just trying to, be a coffee bean.
We'll take two more here. We'll go Martin and then Bo Wolf.
Hey, Jalen, I like the coffee bean reference, by the way. Hey, if I could follow up on the question you were asked about Kyler Murray. Did you want to go to Oklahoma because of the kind of plays that he ran when he was there? And do you see your game as being similar to his? And have you ever talked to him about, being at Oklahoma and what that's been like?
I think, going to Oklahoma, leaving Alabama, that was it was a great opportunity, a great opportunity for me. Last time, I think Kyler came to the opening night. He came to the first game of the year last year versus University of Houston. And he, gave me some great advice. Just go out there and play your game, let it come to you. And I much appreciated it. He's a well-respected player, a great player, and like I said, he's an OU legend. So.
Last one here for Bo Wolf.
Hey, Jalen, it seemed like even when you scrambled last week, you have a good sense of how to avoid big hits and keep yourself fresh. Is that something that's always been the case, or is it something you had to learn? And then also, just how is your body? How sore are you after playing your first full game?
I'm feeling fine. Just ready to attack this week. Just try and go out there and play smart football. Go out there and try and play smart football, do what I have to do within the play, and try and end every possession with a kick.
And is avoiding hits something you've always been